As Russia, you have one thing, land. And because basically all of it is forest, you can just chop down all the trees. Which means wood is basically worthless in this country. So I thought, why not just take all wood, which is extremely cheap, dump it into another country at a price that they cannot afford to produce it at. Then the entire wood economy collapses. Then I pull out. They don't have a wood economy anymore. I'm a genius. This should work. Immediately, we're gonna go to our good friend, Mr. Spain over here, and we're gonna be giving you some wood. 1,150. Matter of fact, you don't want that because that's a ridiculous amount of wood. But if we throw in a bit of money, you're perfectly willing to take that. Now, does it matter that your entire wood consumption is currently 1.5k, and we're now dumping 1.1k into your market? Maybe that will collapse your economy. Who knows? The price of wood. Now, I'm gonna look in a minute what happens to the economy, but I gotta dump this wood somewhere because, yeah, that barely raised the price of my country. I'm still overproducing so much wood. France, you also don't want to take that. But nothing a bit of money can't buy, right? This is so not worth it, giving 5k away to, like, flood them with wood. I need to start building up some trade centers to sell off all this wood. Killing Ottomans, sure, I just plan to, like, flood the world, but if you're gonna give me cars for free. Holy shit, they actually want 300 wood. They're willing to pay me for the wood. You're the first guy who I don't have to shove my money down the throat so he accepts my wood. I made the Spanish economy crash by 800k so far. They started at 8.2 mil. Maybe it was a bit too much wood for your market. Currently, they're building up their construction center to the max. Yeah, look, they're consuming all the wood through construction. Yeah, as soon as I take that away, yeah, construction costs, I gotta go balloon. I just noticed we actually kind of ran out of wood to send. We only have a surplus of 500 now. Finish these construction sectors so we can build more wood. Oh, it's a level 67 wood farm. Our economic strategy is working so far. Ignore this giant dump in the beginning there. If we cut it off, it looks fairly good. Line go up. Who the f*** is that child in our power block? What? I'm just trying to annex my puppets. Why are you interrupting me? Oh my god, I can get both of them to beat them up. The Italians are too poor to compensate my good transfer though, so their wood sector is in the shitters. Only half average productivity. Spain, I heard you wanted a bit more wood. Just 800 more wood. The entire economy has 2.7k of wood. I'm 2k of that. Also, yeah, Sweden, how did that war work out for you? Yeah, I have 80 info on me because of that. But we were just friends beating up Sweden. Why are Ottomans and Spanish fighting? Over regime change in the Philippines. Well, that's what happens when you become rivals with me. You just randomly explode. I'm not even actively focusing on trade centers right now, and I'm already selling 1.1k wood. Very quickly going very bankrupt right now from building so much wood, so, let's put some more taxes. Stop reading and pay me money. Now that would be very ironic. Yeah, I'm actually gonna put a wood tax, because if it's more expensive, it will be exported rather than consumed at home. I might have overbuilt in Yaroslav a bit, because they cannot hire people fast enough. So the economic strategy of pumping out a low quality good is not working out anymore. But don't worry, I'm sure it will be fixed as soon as, yeah, I don't know when this is. I don't think this is gonna be fixed. I think we're gonna be poor for the rest of the game. Oh my god, look who needs wood. Persia. My best buddy. Oh, they want to ally me. Oh, sure. Why not have Persia as a friend? Yeah, you better cough up for that friendship. Wood alone is not paying off his 10 million in debt. Maybe this wasn't such a great trade deal for them because instantly they lost 300k in GDP. I wonder what this trade center is exporting. They're doing fairly well. Who would have thought? 471. Now, the standard of living might be horrible because everyone is chopping down trees instead of working in a factory, but who cares about how the people are? Serfdom is actually quite an issue right now, not because it oppresses the peasants. No, it oppresses them too much. They cannot move to another province to chop down wood. Oh my god, I can make a wood company. Buddy, I'm giving you monopoly rights for wood. Holy shit, China is willing to buy so much wood. Yes, take it. 2k might not sound like a large number, but let me give you a context. I'm the biggest producer. I produce 15k. China produces 8k. They're the second largest producer in the world. I basically gave them Austria worth of wood. I'm such a great wood salesman. I'm selling wood to Brazil. They have a rainforest. So I've discovered kinda a chain effect. Tools are very expensive in the market because all the logging camps use tools. So I now import tools. So I export wood to other people, then I buy the tools they make out of that wood. I'm completely out of trade capacity everywhere. I cannot export all my wood. Afghanistan petition. Yeah, I'm sorry, but Afghanistan is not known for trees. Oh my god. If I switch to iron frame building, I free up 1.8k of wood. No, not for trees! And let's increase, but I cannot see it, but it goes out. 6k exported! Do we also export other stuff? Yeah, but realistically, no. Why are my people all of a sudden only impoverished? I didn't give you that, right? You're not allowed to be not poor. I noticed, when I look on the world market, I'm the only one exporting wood. Haven't even gone free trade yet. Yeah, we're not getting schools because that costs money. And the money should be put into constructing more logging camps. I think I've reached an issue. Basically, everyone who can trade over here is already fully supplied with wood. So I cannot export more wood unless they start building factories to use that wood. Somehow we gotta keep this economy growing. It's getting harder and harder, but we gotta do it somehow. And notice I am boosting the Spanish economy because iron is most of the thing. I'm buying all the iron. This backfired. We have reached a point where I can't export more wood. I'm gonna go ahead and subsidize it so that I export more. So that the economy grows. I might be going bankrupt doing it, but in exchange, the economy goes up for a bit. Holy shit, the exports are going up. We need more trade. Massive deficit, but worth it. It also boosted our economy. We're exporting 19k wood. 20k. Who's buying all this wood? Everyone, but mainly the UK, goddamn. Trying to find logging camps around the UK. I just don't think they built any. Oh wow, one logging camp. I'm at 81k, holy shit. I'm spending 270k subsidizing wood exports. I completely hammered wood prices around the world. I guess I'm technically allied, but realistically, I do not care. I'm sorry, not joining that. Persia, we might have been friends when I wanted to sell you like 200 wood. But yeah, 200 wood, not really that big of an issue anymore. Okay, I'm starting to run out of places to put logging camps down. Oh, never mind, phone 72. Normally as Russia, you don't really import meat or fabric, but I guess because everyone is working on chopping down trees, no one is growing food. That is a very weird looking northern Germany. Honestly, it's been some time since North Germany formed in one of my games. Also, you wanna be friends to protect ourselves against Germany? I'm gonna pretend I can pronounce that name. We're also now #1 GDP. I'm just gonna keep on building wood until I go bankrupt. And then I'm gonna put maximum tariffs on every export. Then we'll see how fast these imports collapse. And if these countries can replace the wood I give them, because I doubt they can. I'm exporting 43k. Everyone else combined doesn't produce that much. I only have 4 more years of construction. After that, it's gone. There are no more forests in Russia. Most of our GDP is made in Tula. From wood. What about Yaroslav? Wood. What about Tarnov? Wood. What about Kursk? Wood. What about Tver? Wood. I think you're getting the point. And I'm in default. Alright, so we managed to get to 107 million GDP and exported 56,000 wood. Let's execute Operation Blow Up My Economy and take the rest of the world with me. Focus hardwood production. Immediately they're in 20 million of GDP. Maximum tariffs for export. And let's continue and see what happens. Yeah, okay, our economy is not doing too well. Help. Turn it. We have minus 26,000. So the trade of wood is currently unwinding. So slowly we should see wood prices starting to rise around here. Yep, okay, they're ticking up. They're definitely ticking up. So our GDP has halved and it's still dropping. So the issue is our maximum credit allowance falls faster when we're paying down our debt. So I sent everyone into a recession, as you can see. France, Britain, oh, and especially Austria, goddamn. And the Netherlands as well. But in exchange, my entire country is kind of destroyed. Surprisingly, the standard of living is still completely fine. I sent everyone into a recession, but they're not really getting destroyed. So I wonder what happens if I just restart the entire thing. Welcome, Alexander. You're inheriting a great country at the moment. We just declared bankruptcy. Now we're growing a bit. We're growing a bit. You know, it's kind of not difficult to grow from rock bottom. Everyone else's economy is just in a permanent recession. Like, they're not getting out of this. Like France, Austria, Belgium, all in a recession. Even we got them Rush. So yeah, I think I crashed the world economy. Okay, I'm actually growing. I'm #4 again. I'm above Germany now. How are you below me? I just went bankrupt. We're back again to exporting 33,000 wood. I have so much wood. Can't I just build furniture manufactories to use it all? Oh, wait, no. My people are stupid and can't read. I never educated them. That is how much iron I'm missing? Excuse me? We're actually back to #2 in GDP. This is a very weird roller coaster, I must say. And I do not understand the roller coaster. France is out of a recession. I know what happened. It was not the wood I was exporting. It was everything else I was importing. Because I bought all their shit, which I didn't have. Now that I have money again, I'm importing stuff. Hey, not for Austria though. I just killed Austria. Their economy's just gone. Am I starting the same scam now with furniture? We're just rolling over the scam. I literally sent Japan crashing. They were booming before. Don't worry, I know how we can solve our issues. Annexing Switzerland. Oh, that's Germany. You what? For no reason? You're not allowed to trade iron with the world market. That gave me 32 infamy. That is so not worth it. Okay, yeah, also, okay, I'm starting to believe we might have lost this already. We're back to 100 million. Does this economic strategy have a name? The flip-flop around until everyone dies strategy. Now, surprisingly, Germany is not absolutely destroying us with France. Just, you know, we're currently bankrupting ourselves over this fight to annex Switzerland. Oh shit. Don't worry, I just threw so many peasants at the front that they can't break through. Oh shit, I'm being pissed out. I created the 8th biggest wood producer in the world out of thin air. Most countries still haven't really recovered from the recession of the global monkey crisis. France is barely growing since 10 years. China hasn't grown a bit since then. Only Spain has done very well. I'm surprised. I thought I messed you up in the beginning of the game. This is where we're gonna end for today. I just wanted to curse gameplay where I control the world via wood. I still export 30k despite no export subsidies. Plus my economy is kinda good. If I would now just start investing in like real stuff like textile moves like I just started, I would probably be very great. Like I would make a lot of money. I hope you enjoyed it. Have a good day.